What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys, on the channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Burnley at Old Trafford, guys. And yes, guys, as you can see, different background, which means I am back in the UK, guys. Let's dive in straight into today's video. So we made 4 changes from the last game against Brighton Hove Albion. Talk about the starting 11. So we started with De Gea, Young, Lindelof, Jones, Shaw, Matic, Mata, Herrera, Pogba, Rashford and Lukaku. In today's video, guys, I am not going to be analysing the game as normal. Is it because of the result from last night's game against Manchester United? No, it's not. I think I'm just going to change it up and see how we get on. Today's video is not going to be as like how we actually analyse these games, but I will be sort of analysing / talking about this game. Overall reaction, we knew this was a game that it was going to be a test for Manchester United. We knew that Burnley were going to give us a good old test. We knew that Burnley picked up the results recently. They came at us, they tested us. It was a shame the fact that we went 2-0 down. It's our own fault for going 2-0 down. Talk about that and more in today's video. It wasn't the best performance from the boys. It was one of these games where it's a lesson learnt for the players and the coaches. You've got to criticise the starting 11. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done that twice now, where he's gone, yeah, I'm going to change up the starting 11 because I'm going to rest a few from that FA Cup game. But he did the exact same thing a few weeks back, and where he gave players opportunities and chances and get some minutes on the pitch. But he did that last time and we walked away with a win. But this time you've got to criticise the fact that he's played Mata and Herrera. But again, we shouldn't be playing players like Mata and Herrera because he's been selecting Lingard and Martial. You can trust in those players to go out there and to fight in the game from minute 1 to minute 90. Did we fight in this game? I think the positive to walk away from this game is the fact that we were 2-0 down and we came back, we fought back and we got 2 goals. It's the matter of fact that, you know, we've dropped 2 points against Burnley. Burnley are a team that we should be picking points up against. We should never be drawing to someone like Burnley. It happened last time round, it happened a year ago, where we drew 2-2, and it's not good enough for Manchester United because better than that. But if you look at the starting 11 by playing Mata and Herrera, there was no width for a start. And when you know that you have no Martial, you've got to think, right, I played Alexis, he scored a goal, so I'm going to start him. I don't know why he dropped him to the bench. He should have started Sanchez, because then he would have had more width and pace. He would have had Rashford on the right, Sanchez on the left, covering for Martial's spot, and then Lukaku as a striker. But he didn't do that. He wanted to give the players a rest. So that's the thing about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the coaching staff. I think this game is a massive mistake of what they did with the starting 11. They got to learn from it as well. It's a mistake from the coaching staff by starting that starting 11. And also mistakes happened as well by the players because gave away 2 sloppy goals. Never be giving them. We've got to be better. We cannot be conceding 2 sloppy goals like that. We've got to be better as a team. But first half, it was frustrating. The only best chance we had was from Rashford. Second half, we were a little bit better because obviously we scored 2 goals. It's not good enough the fact that we've gone 2-0 down, we've had to fight back into the game, and we scored 2 goals to draw this game. And that was the only way to get a result, was to draw this game, because that would have been our first loss under Gunnar Solskjaer. We got ourselves out of danger there by dropping 3 points. We should be never drawing into a team like Burnley. So it's not good enough. It's a mistake that the coaches need to learn, and it's a mistake by starting players, by giving them a rest when you should have been playing the likes of Lingard and Alexis as well. I think we lacked in something on midfield, and we knew that we missed out on Herrera as well. So when you bench players like Herrera, Lingard and Sanchez, that will bring a lot of fight into the game and a lot of sharpness into the game, it'll be a different game. And if we probably played those 3 at the start, we would have won that game, and we didn't because we started with a different starting 11, and it's not good enough because at the end of the day it's a lesson learned for the coaches. You just got to start with the players who you've gone with from the get-go. Like, you've been starting Rashford as a striker, he's been scoring goals. You've benched Lukaku, he's been starting on the bench, coming on, scoring goals as well. Lesson learned, and we have to take that on the chin. Jumping into these questions that I've written down on my iPad. Why did we draw the game? The reason why we're drawing this game was the team selection. The team selection wasn't good enough, like I just said. You cannot be resting players, the likes of Sanchez and Lingard, that deserve a start. Both of them scored in that FA Cup game against Arsenal. You're benching them because obviously they deserve a rest, but come on, you've got to be thinking about it. Burnley, I know they might not be playing that the best this season, but you've got to think about it. Walk away with 3 points and a win. You've got to play your best team that you can possibly can to go out there and to win the game. It's not good enough when you bring in some changes and then he's trusting those players on the pitch. I wouldn't really trust Herrera because he's still a young kid, not got experience, and he lost the ball like 14 times in that game, and one of them was when we gave away their goal, so it's not good enough. That's why we draw the game, because of the team selection. What are the positives to take away from the game? We fought back into the game, near to the end of the game. I think if we were fighting from minute 1 to minute 90, we would have won that game. But the thing is though, that's the thing, Solskjaer, again, he's trying to trust on those players who he had on the pitch. It's the matter of fact that, you know, they're the positives that you can walk away from. We scored 2 goals, Lindelof got his first goal for the club. But it's not good enough. That's the positive that we can walk away with, that we came back and we drew the game. As long as we didn't lose the game. That's the positive that we can probably walk away with, that we didn't lose. And we got a draw and we got a point. But point isn't good enough. We've got to be better against teams like Burnley. We've got to be better. How was I feeling when United were 2-0 down? I was shocked because the first goal, when you've done a mistake like Herrera, you've got to take it on your chin. When you've lost your footing, you've got to say to yourself, that's my own fault. I should never have done that. We don't deserve to go 1-0 down. But again, when it's 1-0 down, Burnley have got that momentum of going to getting another goal. And they got that other goal because the defence switched off. Again, there's no Jones. You've got Young as well, who was at right back, who really couldn't win the header. Because the only person that could win the header was Chris Wood. He's a tall, strong guy. And he was up, he won the header and he put it in. It's not good enough because you've got about at least 3 defenders back. It's not going to help. So you've got to maximise of where you need to run, and then you've got to get back into position quick as possible. And that's why we had no Jones back in defence to help out, because he was probably up the pitch. So it's not good enough. Who is my man of the match? I think my man of the match has to be Lindelof. The fact that, you know, we got that goal in the 92nd minute with 3 minutes to go. You know, once we got that first goal, we knew that we had that momentum of going into scoring another goal. But I was watching Lindelof all game long. You could see that he was pressing high up the pitch. There was options left, right and centre. Lindelof was in the mix, and I was watching him until he scored. He was in the mix with all the players. He got himself there, he got stuck in, and he put it away for 2-2. He has to be my man of the match. Where do the mistakes come from? I think the mistakes came from defence. Again, we know that the defence is a problem for the club. We were all saying after the Arsenal game, you know, we need to invest and try and get a defender. Transfer window is shutting today, I think, as I'm filming this. We need to sort of invest and try and get a defender, you know, to strengthen the whole defence, and that's why we were thinking of, should we get rid of Rojo or should we get rid of Darmian? There's been talk about Darmian going off to Juventus and now he's not going, so the only thing that we can have a smile on our faces about is that we fought back, we drew the game, the players know the performance wasn't that great, and we've got to walk away now. We've got to put that behind us, and we've got to go again now against Leicester. Well, talking about the goals, first goal, Pogba steps up, no messing about, and puts it in for 1-0. Well, for 2-1 actually. Second goal, Rashford puts in a corner. Jones picks up the ball. Jones passed it to Lingard. Lingard passed it to Young. Young puts in a great cross at back post. Sanchez heads it at goal. The keeper denied the chance, but the ball falls to Lindelof nicely, and Lindelof puts it in for 2-2. Everyone would have been buzzing, because then you would have thought we can go on getting the third, but there was just not enough time, and Burnley were wasting a lot of time as well. They know straight away how to play it as well. Talking about the substitutions now, Herrera went off for Lingard. Talk about Herrera's performance. The game passed him by in the first half, and he was to blame for Ashley Barnes' strike. Might be too lightweight and one-paced for the Premier League. Yeah, it's the thing about Herrera, is young, doesn't have experience. Mistakes like that for Herrera, he'll be gutted to let his team down like that, to concede a stupid goal like that. But again, it's all about room for improvement, and you've got to learn as well. There's a lesson learnt for everyone. really, at the end of the day. Lukaku went off for Sanchez. Talk about Lukaku's performance. Created a good opening for Marcus Rashford, but was otherwise a major downgrade on Solskjaer's favoured number 9. Denied by Tom Heaton. Like I just said, it's just a lesson learned for everyone. Next up, it's Leicester City. Leicester still yet to play. They play in Liverpool tonight. We'll know by the end of today of how that's going to go down. I would most likely say that Liverpool's going to beat Leicester because they're at home anyway. At the end of the day, Leicester are sitting 10th in the table right now. They're still struggling under Claude Puel. They've obviously still got good players though. They've still got the likes of Jamie Vardy, James Maddison, Okazaki, so they've still got some quality players in there. We're away from home this time, so I remember last time round it was 2-2 as well. We dropped points against Leicester because we let in a stupid goal as well. At the end, we were leading 2-1 and then we sort of gave away that stupid goal and Maguire scored. This game was a lesson learnt for the players and the coaching staff. There's not much to do about it. It's down to from now until the end of the season now. We've got to be consistent now. Our undefeated run is still going at the end of the day. That's the positive as well that we've got to walk away with. Arsenal have got City next. We've got Leicester. The teams out there like Chelsea, Tottenham and City that have still got big tests to come. And Liverpool as well. It's the matter of fact now battling for that top 4. I think we can do it. It's just the matter of fact that we cannot drop any more points now. It's the matter of fact of the other teams dropping points, but the table's been going mad. The matter of fact that, you know, we've got to put that game behind us and move on now. I hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.